Maybe Emma Willard was not a radical, presented by Anne Wagner in partial fulfillment of the Doctor of Educational Leadership in the Education Department at Liberty University. Emma Willard was regarded as a revolutionary educational thinker. Her contributions to women's education, irrefutable. Her commitment to the God-ordained role of women while still advocating for their education, a core element of her educational philosophy. This philosophy guided her push for progress in education. While Emma Willard's contributions to education expanded and improved the quality of educational opportunities for women, they were not drastic nor divergent, but rather careful and complementary. To put Willard's educational contributions into context, the climate of the 19th century education was that of a sanguine conviction of the transformative potential of educational institutions on society. Yet the society fundamentally excluded women from the educational realm. Women of the 19th century were not afforded the same rights and privileges of men. Their value was primarily tied to their contributions in the home. Willard proposed that education of women would enable them to become more proficient at their traditionally held roles. Her primary focus in education was to create women prepared to exceptionally perform the duties expected of females at the time, as well as increasing educational opportunities for female educators. Though Emma Willard's contributions to education demonstrate her innovative and progressive philosophy of education, these contributions remain significantly governed by the traditional roles of gender espoused in the 19th century. The three essential elements of Willard's philosophy included her conviction that first, women, given their God ordained temperament and role, were more adequately suited for educating children. And second, that the future of a successful society depended on the citizens being educated and instructed in virtue. And finally, that the purpose of education was to establish a Christian foundation in society. Willard believed that the very same attributes that were prized in the traditional housewife role were that which inherently qualified women to not just be equal, but instead favorable to men when educated women. Or children, sorry. Thus, Willard advocated for the improvement of educational opportunities for women. However, Willard ascribed to the educational standard of the age in that women's curriculum should vary slightly in content from that of her male counterparts. Yet, it should remain comparable in quality and rigor. Her proposition was that all students, including females, could not be expected to maintain and defend a society without a proper liberal arts education. Emma Willard's contributions to not only women's education, but education in general, is undeniable. Yet, her ideology and theories were not as controversially divergent as many feministic interpretations would assert. Willard prided her pressures for progress in the societal propriety. Progress was proposed within the existed and accepted societal norms. Emma Willard carefully operated within the beliefs of the 19th century education. She connected what was known and accepted to the progress she intended to advocate for women's education. In that light, she was not overtly radical. Her This measured balance contributed to her success in exacting change. Willard's willingness to do this change in incremental but meaningful manner ensured that though she was not drastic nor divergent, she was careful and complementary And her contributions to women's education spurred a revolutionary expansion in educational opportunities and quality of education for women for generations.